Hey there all, it's Palmina here. Well, it's Saturday the 22nd of February 2020, so a massive 2 day for numerology and energetically. We do have a new moon coming up tomorrow on the 23rd, which is massive. Mercury retrograde. I'm not too sure. I think it's today or tomorrow that actually goes into Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces, to me, to all of you fishies out there. So it's really an incredible time. I know a lot of people with Mercury retrograde talk about it being retrograde. So it is still the Res. So those who don't know, it's communication, technology. If you Google it, because I'm not an astrologist, but I'll just give you some pointers. It's all about the Res. So at this period of time, from the 16th, 17th of this month, February, right through till the 9th, 10th of March, depending on, where you are in the world, we're in a retrograde period for Mercury. So what that means is just be mindful of things that will come up to do with the so reappear, people, places, situations, emotions, feelings, that sort of thing, reassess, redoing, reevaluating, resources, reinventing, everything to do with the resolutions, like all these things. It's a time to sit there and relook at things that you'll have been doing, whether it be past stuff, new stuff that you're working on, and how you want to, relook at doing those things, and how you want to reinvent. I know I've said that word before, but reinvent how you want to maybe move forward with those things in the future. So we've got that time to relook at everything. I know I keep saying relook, but it is really powerful at the moment to start looking at things, like really look at what's in front of you. And I don't mean just that person standing in front of you, but everything, energetically, plants, nature, situations, people, opportunities, if you're doing courses, that sort of thing, like really look at the words and how things are being presented to you and that sort of thing. So look is a really powerful message that's coming through at the moment. Really look at things with your eyes. Like, what are your eyes telling you with things that are being put in front of you? What are you seeing? How do you want to see these things? How are you seeing these things? Are you seeing them correctly? Are you looking at things the right way? Are they being misguided the way things are being presented to you that you're looking at? So really have a really good look at that. I think we've all got the message there with what's coming through there. So anyway, so what I want to do is get into your weekly reading for you. So I'm going to be pulling one card from our messages from your angels. If anyone wants to get that deck, I'm also going to be pulling, I don't use these a lot. These are affirmation cards from the late Louise Hay. I Can Do It, Stress-Free Life. Very, very old affirmation cards that I've had for years. And then I'm also going to pull 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the traditional. You can see how old my pack is, but I just love it. I can't throw that away. Like, I just love it. So yeah, so sorry, I won't be doing it in that order. I'm actually going to do the Rider-Waite deck initially, like now. So I'll pull the 3 cards, and just while I'm shuffling, so it'll be from today, the 22nd of February 2020, so it's Saturday here in Sydney, Australia, right through to Friday, the 28th of February 2020. So we're just asking the universe, our guides, guardians, angels, and all that are here with us in spirit, to please provide us with messages of guidance for, what we need for our highest good for this week coming. May not resonate with everybody, but take with it what you feel does, and may not be necessarily for today. It may be something that comes up in a couple of days. It could be something that resonates with you that's happened just recently, or it could spread over into, you know, the following week. So let's just see what the universe has for us this week. So I shall pull 3 cards from the top. And yeah, I hope you've all had an amazing, amazing week so far. And I hope your weekend starts magically for you and continues to be magic for you. Okay, 3 from the top. 1, you're getting to see it before me. 2, 3. Okay. So we have the Page of Swords, Judgment, and the 3 of Pentacles. So the theme we have here at the moment, from what I can see, is what's coming through strong for me is there's a lot of karmic balancing, closure, cycles all coming to like a head. So for some, it'll be some things will be ending, some things getting ready to start a new cycle, some are actually in the like right bang now going through or about to go through. You'd be able to feel it, about to go through like a really intense time where you're being forced to go into change. Like you're being forced because something in your life needs to change. There's been communication around this. There's been messages that have come through, whether it be through people, emails, you know, letters, some form of communication here that's come through, not necessarily in the nicest way, but I think some things have meant to have been harshly, is probably the word I would use, harshly said, so that because the message needs to come through. And I think for some of you, you're not paying attention to it, you're not listening, and some of you out there really need to know that it is time to start making these changes. It is time. You know it. You can feel it in your body. I know you know it. So you really, and the thing is, you actually know what it is that you need to be working on, what it is that you know that you can actually start and create that new life that you've actually been wanting. But I wouldn't say there's a fear here. I mean, yeah, we all have fear in some way or form, you know, a little bit of anxiety, procrastination, all that stuff that comes with change. That's only normal. Some of us it's stronger with, some of us it isn't. But what I'm actually feeling is if you sit and really, again, look is massive here. If you look, and what I'm getting really interesting, if you, okay, see the 3, they're pentacles, for those that don't know. The 3 pentacles there, our 2 eyes and our 3rd eye. You need to look because you're being shown, you're being pushed into what it is that you're now physically ready to start building on, to start working on, to start working towards, to start looking at what you need to focus and put your energy towards, not just on a mental level or a spiritual level, but a physical level as well. Pentacles are to do with, like, it's earthly, it's your physical being, it's, you know, maybe it's changes, you know, with yourself, you know, your hair, your posture, the way, you know, your confidence, the way you hold yourself, the way you present yourself, the way you move forward in life. You know, maybe it's, you know, the little luxuries around you, you know, the way change in the home, change in your work environment, whether that be just physically changing things on your desk or, you know, depending if you have a desk job or not, or whether it's about, I'm getting wheels as well. So possibly, you know, if you're out on the road, you know, and that's what your work involves, traveling and that sort of thing, you know, maybe you need to look at how you've structured your routines, that sort of thing. So there's a really strong message here that you're being told, and you have been getting told for quite some time now. You're being pushed towards what you know you need to now do. So you're on the right path. You're heading in the right path. You're being pushed that way. You're being verbally told. You're being shown again by, you know, if you look at the messages that have been coming your way, again, whether it be through, you know, texts, emails, you know, some form of communication, verbally, mentally, you know, the messages that the universe, you know, is feeding you through your crown chakra, which is this area. There's been messages planted in your mind. So, you know, swords are all about thoughts and ideas and that sort of thing. So these things are getting thrown at you, you know, really quick. It's like childlike sort of messages, or it could be, even through, you know, listening to music, or, you know, you're hearing someone down the street, or, you know, in the back end of the office or something like that, or someone in the household say something that actually resonates with you and you're like, what? Or it's sort of, it's pissing you off because it's like, oh my God, you know, but it's hitting a core that's making you think. So they're trying, your angels and guides and so forth, they're trying to get your attention, and they know that that you're hearing it. But something needs to really snap some of you into really listening to what it is. Others are already listening. Yous are already in your karmic cycle. You're already reaping and can see. You've got a double 10 here, you know, 1-1. That's new beginnings, new cycles, starting something fresh and new. It's clarity of thought, mind, what you see. You're really looking at, and you have been, what you need to be doing in order to take those action steps. So again, the physical in moving forward with what you can see, what you're being shown, you're actually following through on that and taking those steps to make sure that that happens for you. So the guidance is here. If you're saying that you're, you know, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling unsure, whatever, take a step back. And just honestly, I know we all say it, and I know it can really piss us off sometimes, but honestly, you need to drop your shoulders. You need to really pop your breasts out, male or female, really push that chest out, drop your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and honestly, the signs are there. If you need guidance, reach out to whoever you feel can maybe help you decipher what some of these messages are. If you're looking for some clarity in guidance, please feel free to get in contact with me, and we can book in a session to see what it is that's best going to suit you, where we can try and get that clarity for you, whether that be a massage session, a healing session, a you know, a guidance reading. You know, we can pull some oracle cards, we can do some counseling or coaching on what it is that you feel you need assistance in. So I can certainly help you with that area. In that area, sorry. But yeah, and just whatever you feel you need to do it, because you actually have everything is here for you. It's just whether you're actually prepared to take the action steps to move forward with what you know is what you need to do. Okay, so massive double 10 here, double clarity, double right here in the center is take action. You are now, old cycles have ended, or if they haven't, you know that it's time to end them, or you know that they've ended and you're now starting to work on the now and the future. So that's where that is. Massive week. And the fact that there's so many twos in just today alone, so the 22nd, there's 2 twos in just today's date of the second month of 2020. There's 5 twos just today alone. You know, twos are about partnerships. It's about, you know, doing things with another person, another you know, whether it could be an animal, it could be, it's being in pairs, it's joint ventures, it's, you know, doing something. It doesn't, look, it doesn't have to be a person sitting right beside you. It could be your pet. It could be your guides that you've decided you want to speak with. It's just having another partner, and whoever you want to call partner, you know, work with someone. It could be working with the tarot. It could be working with, you know, your skills, your again, studies are very strong at the moment too. So a lot of us are learning a lot of new things at the moment. So, you know, putting energy into making something else work for you and not feeling that you're alone. So basically, stop feeling that you're on your own, because you're not. You can always reach out. There is always someone out there. You don't have to have a best friend. You don't have to have a brother, a sister, a mother, a father, you know, that in human form that you can physically, you know, go and sit in front of and speak with. You can reach out by jumping on Facebook. You can reach out by Instagram. You can reach out by, you know, there's charities, there's places that you can phone and speak to that are free services. So, you know, there's so many different ways that you can do that thing. You can simply just smile at someone as you're walking down the street, and, you know, that's a connection. That's connecting with another being. So again, not being solo, that's, you know, parenting up. So that's a relationship in a different form. So today is very strong about making sure that you're not isolating yourself, and be sure to, reach out and yeah, just try and be part of a community in some form. That doesn't have to be more than, you know, it doesn't have to be like 10 people, it doesn't have to be, just an extra being would be fantastic. Reach out to butterflies, reach out, just enjoy the simple little things and have that shared moment, which will just do wonders for you. So that's the really, really strong energy for today and moving into this whole week. And even, you know, that's been coming in and even moving into the following week. So powerful, powerful stuff. I'm going to draw a card from Messages with Your Angels. That's what the back of the cards look like. They're beautiful. So I'm just going to pull in one card and just see what that has for all of us. And see what card wants to come out for some extra guidance. Seeing as it's a special number day today, so I'm sitting here sharing with you all. So, you know, it's as simple as this for me. I have, you know, family. I do have a hubby, and I do have a son, is what I call him, which is my stepson, but he's totally my soul son. I feel as though I gave birth to him. Which is just beautiful. But yeah, so I do have, you know, family and friends and so forth, which is beautiful. But, you know, sharing with you guys today is super special for me as well. So, okay, so I'm going to take from the bot. Well, I was going to, but no, this one wanted to come out. So again, you're seeing it first. I can't see it that way, so I do have to turn it around, but it is an absolutely stunning picture. Love these cards. All right, Archangel Raphael. There you go. It's all about healing. Archangel Raphael is all about healing in every sense of the word healing. So I'm just going to read it. Bear with me. I don't have my glasses with me today. So I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. And it's absolutely true. You don't have to be someone who, like me, does massage, does Reiki healing, you know, does all sorts of different types of, you know, healings in every way you can think of with, you know, I do flower therapy, I do singing bowls, you know, all sorts of stuff. But, you know, everyone is a healer in their own way. You know, you might be someone who just speaks to somebody and, you know, you're healing them in the way you speak to them, the words that you use. You may not even know it. It could be just the way that you smile at someone and how that just makes them feel so happy inside. That's healing. When we feel happy and content and relaxed, and whether that's listening to music or whether that's just giving your time to somebody, it could be just sitting there listening to them without smiling, without anything, but just being there in that moment. That is healing for someone or something. Petting your animal, your pet. Yeah, I'm big on animals. Yes, I am an animal lover. It doesn't matter what it is, but healing is healing. It could be taking a bath. It could be offering to take someone for a drive somewhere, or helping someone cross the road, or it doesn't mean you have to be qualified and have all these special skills. And that healing is helping someone in an office environment where someone comes to you and asks you for help with using an Excel spreadsheet or something, or calculating something because they're not as skilled in that area, so they've come to you. That's going to heal them because they might be feeling a little bit anxious or in that area because it's not their forte, you know what I mean? So that calms them down. That's healing. So I think people get caught up in what they feel healing is, that you have to be qualified in some kind of spiritual modality or something like that. It's not. Spirituality is purely just living from your heart and being one with yourself, and just being loving in every way you can. Yeah, okay, we all judge, let's be real. We all, well, not everyone swears, but I do. We swear, we might not use the best language at times, we get frustrated, we get angry, and that's life. Everyone deals and reacts in ways that isn't necessarily perfect in everyone's eyes, but what is perfect? So just be you as best as you can. Healing is about allowing yourself to feel emotions, to express how you feel. It could be you just talking to yourself in a mirror, and expressing. Healing is about allowing yourself the time to relax, to take breaks, to go for a walk, to speak up, to feel secure in the way that you feel you need to feel secure, to find the confidence in yourself, the way confidence is built for you, not the way someone else says it needs to be done. So it's all about you. It's all about, yes, it's about others as well. Sorry, I'm not trying to confuse you here, but it's about allowing yourself to breathe, and giving your time that really allows you to tap into yourself and truly feel what you need for you in any given moment. And by allowing yourself that time, whether it be 30 seconds, whether it be a second, whether it be a day, whether it be a week that you need to take off for yourself, or whatever it be, whether it be screaming into a pillow or punching a pillow or whatever it is that you need to do, by allowing yourself to do that and release that, it releases all that stress inside your body, which is where you can heal, and then you can give to others. Do you know what I mean? It's not just, we're never perfectly healed. We're constantly, while we're alive and on this earth, we're here to learn. We're here to keep evolving. We're here to keep healing. We're here. There's always going to be different things to heal within ourselves, but we're also here to give and to teach as well. So in any way that you feel you're able to do that, then that's how you're going to do it. But again, I'm just going to show you this card because I think it's absolutely stunning. And just, tap into the crown chakra on Archangel Raphael and just soak in all that energy. The green, our heart chakra. Just stunning, stunning, stunning heart energy. Beautiful. So lastly, because I know I've been going for a while here, so the stress-free life from I Can Do It, Louise Hay. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle on these cards. I hope you are getting what you need out of this reading. So Okay, so again, you will see it first. There are messages on both sides of these cards. So let's see which ones want to come out. I'm going to pull again from the bottom because that's how I feel, and it's the side that you're going to see. So I don't even know what that says. You get to see it first, and it says, no matter how old I am, I can always learn more, and I can do so with confidence. So again, you know, you can't make this stuff up. You know, we're talking about confidence. We're talking about continuous learning because we're coming into new cycles, as I said, with, you know, having pulled the tarot cards. There's an old way of being that no longer suits you, no longer resonates with you. It doesn't mean that your whole life has changed. It just means that some things in your life have come to an end, and some of us need to accept that now. Some of us have already accepted that, and we're moving on. You know, we don't care what age we are, because it's absolutely true. While you're still alive, like I just said, you are here to continue learning, to continue teaching, to continue evolving. So it means that, you know, you do what you feel you need to do to find that confidence within yourself. You know, find the courage within you to have that confidence. Confidence comes from repetitiveness, from putting yourself in a situation and, you know, repeatedly putting yourself in that situation to learn. You know, when we started to walk, we had to keep trying. We'd fall down, keep trying, but, you know, you kept getting up, so that eventually your confidence came and you did start to walk without falling again. No difference to riding a bike, no difference to, you know, having to go to school. You know, you started listening, and then you would keep listening until eventually you had the confidence to go, I don't have to push myself and have the courage to do this anymore. I'm here because I've done it that many times. I'm not even thinking about it. I have the confidence to just listen now, and know that what I'm going to hear, I can put into my way of understanding it. So that, look, I can go on forever, but you can see it, a massive week this week, starting with the 5 twos. Look, just reach out. It's a time of uniting with others. It's a time of allowing yourself to not be so closed off, to start to reach out and, you know, and understand that it takes two to tango, you know what I mean? But in a good way. So it takes more than one. It's a period of no longer isolating yourself, because in order to keep learning, to growing and so forth, I'll come back to, you know, your school days or your walking days. You didn't walk on your own. You didn't go to school and just sit in a classroom with no other students and no teacher and learn. Someone had to teach you in order for you to be taught. Do you know what I mean? And there had to be other people there. Everyone was talking, exchanging, you know, and things like that. Even if you weren't responding back, you were sitting there in a group being part of more than just you on your own, the one person. When walking, you know, you would have had something to hold on to, whether it be, you know, someone's hands, you know, your parents' hands or siblings' hands, or someone holding your hand to help you walk, or you would have been holding on to, you know, the cupboards and tables and so forth to help you get around. So you weren't on your own. So nothing started with you being on your own. Being born, you were born from another being. So nothing is done on your own. God is with you, guides, spirits, whatever you want to call it. You're not alone. So it's time to start recognizing that. It's time to start realizing that there's other people out there possibly feeling exactly the way you are, maybe in different situations. But the reality is, it is now time to stop telling yourself, stop believing that you have to do everything on your own, because the way you're going to grow, the way you're going to evolve, and the way you have already grown and the way you have already evolved, whether you want to believe it or not, is by having others around you. So I'm going to leave it there. Mwah. You all know that I love you all so much. And as I said, if you need to reach out, I have plenty of services that I would be more than happy to guide you through and to help you in any way that you need. And yeah, just reach out, whether it be to me or others. There's always someone who's, you know, out there and willing to help you. So until next week, mwah, big hugs and kisses and love to you. And yeah, until then, I shall have an amazing weekend, and I wish that all for all of you. Until next week, bye for now.